Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Alina of the Arena. We tragically fell one fight short of winning Hellwalker 12 as Pyromancer. We're back at it again, and this is the second game I started since then. The last one had incredibly terrible starting items, so I was like, nah, I don't even want to do this. So I re-rolled it, and which I don't do often, but they were pretty bad. So, that being said, we started amazingly with the Flaming Bracer, another Magma Bracer, similar to our last run, and the Monkey Charm. This one's a little controversial for me. 1 energy per turn, but we reduce our max HP by 30, which is really significant. That's cutting our HP by like something like 45%, somewhere around there. So we have 2 coin to spend, and we could pick up the Flaming Axe instead, which we ran last game as well, and it was pretty great. I actually think, however, I am going to go with the Monkey Charm. The Flame Axe is here. It's really good. But I would like to hopefully pick up a spear, or I mean, we'll see what we end up with, but I am going to risk it with the Monkey Charm. Here we go. We'll take the event to start the game. As you stand before an ominous-looking mirror, your reflection speaks. I have what you have, and I can give you mine, as long as you give me yours. It's a pretty wild thing going on there. 5 shame. I don't actually think this is terrible. We definitely can't do another 25 max HP. Remove 1 random card, clone 1 card. I'm willing to risk this, actually. As long as it's not, yeah, see, that, I knew the chances were it's either a strike or a guard, and I wouldn't mind if it was either of them. If it was the combust, I would have been pretty devastated, because I was looking to clone the combust. So, boom. We won. Let's go ahead and forget a guard. And that's already 2 guards eliminated from our deck. And we're going to go ahead and start fighting. This is really great. We've got 2 combusts to work with for the rest of the game. We're just going to go ahead and hit these hounds. And we're going to have to pick up a weapon in one of these matches. Look at that. Look at that. And we might pick up a longsword. Super cool. Alright, this hound will die in a couple turns. He dies this turn, so we're going to start walking towards... How awesome is this? We're going to start walking towards the archer. Go ahead and throw some flame up there to lead our path. Throw some fire down for the funsies, and... Oh. Okay, no problem. Just a little sidestep. The dog's kind of annoying, isn't he? Look, we've got the combust coming up frequently. This is crazy. We'll take the rock, put it in our inventory. And let's see. He does that move. That move. Throw some fire up here. More combust. We're at plus 10 strength, 12 strength. It's pretty wild. Okay, and let's do this. We'll strike, and we... Oh, he just falls. Okay. And we get to pick ourselves up a longsword, which is pretty nice pickup. A really nice pickup. Not gonna... This Vigilant card, actually not bad. The draw one is pretty decent, but we're not really into the whole blocking thing, so we'll take that shield so we can throw it. Happy to have a longsword for sure. Okay, and we can step up, work on these shields a little bit, and throw out the combust. Oh, check it out, a spear. I love that I actually have 3 item slots again. And go ahead and do some swinging. Honestly, probably not even important to do this at all. And yeah, he just dies next turn. Sweet. The double combust. Looking pretty nice so far. Power through. Play all fatigue in your hand and gain 1 strength. At a 2 cost, this feels pretty bad. That's a skip. Everything's a skip here. We will pick up the spear for sure. Looking to pick up a flame spear. I think that's kind of my ideal. Of course, the Zweihander is always the #1 weapon for us, period. Let's go ahead and throw fire at the Prowler and set up some flame tiles around us. I forgot I had this spear. Probably going to end up using that this round. I could have actually broke this trap, I think. Okay, so is the spear doing more damage, or let's see, we're at 7. No, the longsword is. Boom, boom, oh, boom, and light him up, light him up. And now we get to cleave. Give me the combust. Although the combust does not give us safety here, so we actually do have to just move here. Yeah, he's just gonna hit us in anywhere we go. So we unfortunately have to play this safe. Let's throw this rock. We can't throw the rock. Unfortunate. We'll wait till next turn, and we're gonna pick up this weakening dust. Set up some tiles. End the turn. Let's see what this guy does. We're gonna go ahead and actually we can't work on the dog, can we? We need to move. So we're gonna trade the shield out, and then we're gonna move on to the archer, and we're just gonna swing at the archer. And he dies. Set some more flame tiles. Get it on the hound. And the turn. We're sitting on top of a rusty longsword, so we'll be able to throw that. And we can push him away as well. So we'll just go ahead and stand our ground, stay in the pocket, swing for the fences, throw the longsword, play a fatigue, and combust him away. And then we should win this. No, we should. I don't think we win this round. Swing again, break the shield, keep the fire up. We don't have a card that uses our fatigue for more power, so we'll definitely be picking one of those up this gameplay as long as we find one. Easy match. We have been unscathed so far, knock on wood, I suppose. So the slam comes up. This is a pretty decent card. It's got us out of a lot of jams before, but I want the think fast. And we'll pick up that hopefully we get another opportunity for the slam. I think I'm going to be a bit pickier about cards this round. If you've watched the previous episodes, I end up with a pretty heavy deck full of cards. I can't help it. I just enjoy them. Okay, so nothing that we can safely play here. We only do 18 damage. These guys need a total of 23 to kill, so we can just go ahead and light them all up and wait to the next turn. Look at that. Nice 5 burn just to start, and we can swing. We can swing. See if we can just pull another attack out. We did. Huge. Very good match for us. They lined up so nicely. Like, how nice was that? Okay, there's a Dark Souls here and an Arsenal. I love the Arsenal. So this jab, deal 2 damage, plus 1 for each jab in your deck. I don't think we're going to play the jab. I haven't really messed around with that play style where you just kind of stack the same card over and over. So I think we're going to take the Arsenal. See if we can use it. And we'll take the rock out. Put the axe in. We'll end up throwing the axe. Take another fight. It's been a really clean round 1 so far. And we can immediately, we see a play here where we can walk up. We can swing. We can swing and combust her into a nice stun into the Acolyte. And we'll chill for the next turn. Actually, what I should have done, honestly, I should have used a spear. And I would have been able to hit both of them. That was a misplay. Tell you what, we will go ahead, swap to the spear. We will... Do we want to go this way? No, we'll go this way. Set our flame tiles. Do another combust, and we'll just go ahead and stab through. And we'll throw the axe so we can get another shuriken and throw the shuriken. There's a bag of tricks on the ground. We might end up picking that up and taking that with us. And let's see what we've got here. Not the ideal circumstances for us, TBH. Looks like we're probably going to eat some damage here. I think I'm just going to use the weakening dust and just sit in the pocket and go ahead and swing with the longsword. This guy, we need to poke him. Got a nice 5 energy. Ate a little bit of poke damage back. Not too worried about it. That's the first damage we took all game. We'll definitely end up picking up that bag of tricks. Start moving this way. Nothing here going on for us. Next turn. I do like we're going at a pretty nice pace this game compared to some of the other ones that we've had before. Get the flames out. Combust them away. He's burning for 7. And can we do 14 damage? Yes, in fact, we can do much more than that. Big place, big place. Nothing too fancy, but going very smoothly. The second combust is really showing how valuable that card is. So we can pick up the adrenaline. Really great card. I think by far the best one here. By far. 0 cost, 2 energy. Don't mind that it exhausts whatsoever. We'll take the dagger and use that as a throwing weapon for the next round. And, okay, so we've got the rest. We have a shop. We have 300. So basically, we're going to save this rest for the last. So we're going to go ahead here. We will train. And this moves it to 4 card draw. This makes the arsenal 0. I actually think that the adrenaline gives 3 energy. That's really big. We don't have that much to play right now, so I think just drawing more cards and cycling through and potentially getting the combusts more frequently is the best play. So we got the Think Fast Plus now, and we'll go ahead and go hit this shop, or I'm sorry, this elite fight. And let's see, what do we have? What are our options here? So we'll go ahead and step up. We will swing. We will swing. And we'll go ahead and combust. We'll save the adrenaline for maybe fighting him with this. We're going to fight him with the spear. Okay, so we need, and we got the combust again. Ugh, it's fantastic. Okay, let's draw 4 more cards. We got a bunch of attacks. And we're gonna go ahead and start setting the flames up, because clearly we're gonna be fighting that guy in a moment. And we'll throw the dagger at her to finish her. Ooh, look at that. We got that's an Imperial Longsword. That's just a step up from what we have, I think. Right? What does that one do? That one has power move effect. Okay, so sweet. And we'll pick up the arsenal, or activate the arsenal. Get some ninja stars to throw. We'll put the spear on and start poking away at his shield. And we'll throw the shuriken. He's bleeding. Okay, not bad. Get rid of some of these fatigues. And of course we are going to kite back. And just continually kite back and fight this guy from range. We'll take those longsword. Give it a nice throw. 8 damage. Got a bit of that strength stacking already from standing in our flame tiles and our magma bracer, which I love that. I love that mag bracer. Okay, so we'll throw some more flame tiles. Oh, I messed up, didn't I? We'll draw some cards. Thank goodness we got the combust, or I'm sorry, that attack. We were really needing that. And we'll go ahead and chill, because I made a mistake there. Misplay. That was our first misplay, but we're okay. And we're just going to go ahead and keep poking him down. I could have stepped up with the longsword, but honestly, it's more clicks, more mouse clicks that we don't need to bother with. He's done skis. Let's just walk up and go ahead and do another poke. Boom. Good fight, good fight. Nice chunk of gold, really nice. Okay, so we can pick up the cripple. The protective ward's very nice as well. I think while the cripple is very powerful, I think our 2 choices definitely between the cripple and the oil. I think we're doing pretty good with the burn. Let's keep playing the burn. Let's keep playing the burn. We'll swap out the longsword for the Imperial Longsword. Actually, we can just go ahead and put those in our inventory and throw them. How much does that sell for? 4. Yeah, it's not that much. Okay, so we've got 2 shops. Let's go ahead and check this one out. I like our weapons already. Yeah, we're gonna focus on cards. So here's a low blow, here's a kick, here's a ground slam. I think we need both of them, to be honest. The control is just too important. I wonder if this low blow works with the longsword, and if it does the area effect attack. I think it doesn't. I think it doesn't. But how can we be sure? So let's pick up all 3 if we can afford it. Yes, we can. We'll take this as a learning lesson. Like, I actually don't know if it'll work. I kind of don't think it will, but we're gonna find out. So we can actually step up and use the combust. I think we're gonna step this way. I could, yeah, I think we're gonna step this way, because if I walked over here and I combusted all 3 of them, I think I just get collapsed on by too many of them simultaneously. This way, we stun these two, and I only have to worry about her. She might move here, but it's going to be less of a... It's going to feel a bit less dangerous. And let's go ahead and do some stabbing. Yeah, let's just keep stabbing. Okay, and we'll throw to just get the roar of the crowd. That's what we're here for. Okay, so we don't have the combust this turn. We literally just use it unless... Nah, there's no way to pull another one. So let's swap our weapon, and I don't think we have the damage to finish these guys off. I could risk it. Do we have enough attacks? It would be super risky. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. Okay, so we've got plenty of attacks. Let's just start swinging and see what ends up happening here. And hold on, does the low blow? No, see, it doesn't. Okay, which is totally fine. She's gone, and we can just low blow and end the turn. We even have these weapons to throw. In fact, we can just shuriken it, activate another shuriken. We can throw it at, let's throw it at her. And good turn. Good turn. Let's just throw some fire out. Boom. Easy. We'll go ahead and activate the adrenaline, because there's no reason not to. This fight won't last long enough to see that card come back anyways. And we got a perfect cleave situation right here. Perfect cleave. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to play all the cleaves, but we are going to swing. And we will kick, low blow, and escape. And throw the rock. And she doesn't do anything this turn, because we low blowed her. It's actually a pretty good turn. And then we can just move into range and end this fight. Excellent. This weakening trap. We're gonna go ahead and grab the trap. I said in the last playthrough that I was gonna try playing around with traps a little bit more. Ooh, the leverage or the brand. I think the leverage is more important. So we'll take the leverage. And we're going to be a little bit more restrictive about our cards. I know I'm already at 19. We can get rid of some of the blocks. I think I'm going to try and get rid of some of these strikes as well. So let's go. There's not much we can do here. Let's just go to the shop and fish for a card. Didn't get anything. No big deal. Just nothing to work with. I would have liked to grab that harvest, but it's not a big deal. Or the rope hook even. The rope hook would have been better. We meditate. We forget. Let's get rid of the block. And we got one more block to get rid of. I think maybe it would be good to keep my deck around 20 or in between 20 and 25. That would be a really accomplishment for me because I tend to hoard cards. Haunted by voices, you arrive at a forgotten room where a pile of bones lie with a dusty red shield. Ah, this is the blood-cursed shield. Clearly the shield has failed to protect its owner, but just when you're about to leave, you hear it calling out to you once again, thirsting for blood and battle. We are definitely not picking this up, because we don't use shields. So, we'll go rest, and we'll go train. And what's next? What's next, guys? What should I do? I think, while the arsenal is cool, I do want it to be down to 0. I don't think that's necessarily the most pressing upgrade. We can take the oil and triple the burn. It doesn't reduce the cost, but, I mean, triple the burn sounds pretty nice. Additionally, there's the adrenaline for 3 energy. That sounds like a really great play. Ground Slam does not change at all that I can... What would the ground slam. I'm not sure what the difference is. These look. Jump 2 dials and forcibly knock back the target. Deal 2 damage plus additional damage for each block to all surrounding units. Okay. Well, I guess that's a shield card. But it still works pretty well for the mobility, so definitely not the upgrade card that we want. What does the kick do? The kicks... the retain. That sounds pretty good, actually. Actually. I think we're gonna do that. Because if I had a kick in the last run that sat in my hand, I mean that I coulda won the game if I had that. So here we go. Boss of Act 1. And we can go ahead and combust. And knock the spiderling into the queen. I'm going to throw the sword. Swap to the spear. Strike through. Use the trap. Activate the arsenal. And throw the shurikens. We have 1 energy left. Let's just go ahead and stab them both. Puts us back. And we'll go ahead and just soak in the strength buff. Okay, so he is preparing to immobilize us, which is totally fine. We're just going to go ahead and get up in his face. We're swing again, and there's not much we can do right now. I really wish I could use this oil on her, but she doesn't have any burn stacks, so let's get rid of her fatigue and see what the next play is going to be. Okay, so she's going to try and slash. Oh, this actually wouldn't have done what I wanted it to. It's not an interrupt. That was definitely the wrong card to upgrade. With that being said, I definitely misplayed there. Seems to be the thing that cost me the game, misplaying. Oof. It is what it is. Let's just move on. Can't dwell on that. And we hit her 3 times. Throw an item in. Come on, guys. Give me some goodies. She's massive, so we couldn't even push her if we wanted to anyways. I don't want a ground slam because I could end up in the position where I end up in one of these tiles, so definitely not worth the risk. Okay, so she's basically doing nothing. We can get into the pocket here. Put the sword back on and swing. Swing. Activate the flame tiles behind. I actually totally flubbed that, didn't I? I should have combusted instead. I thought I had 1 more energy. Oof. Oof. You know what? You don't get your turn. Okay, and perfect. So we can combust. We'll play these. We'll leverage. And we're out. And looks like we're going to have to step back here. And go ahead and swap to our spear and just keep attacking. I love that sound. Does this actually work? No, it does not. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's just pull and try and get another little poke in. Is she burning? Not enough. Not enough. We'll grab the 3 poise and actually we'll go ahead and activate it. Don't want to hold on to the poise because we have we can draw the ninja stars. So let's swing, 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 adrenaline, combust, burn, kick for the damage. This is one of the smoothest Spider Queens I think I've ever had. Like, this one just went so easily. And we'll go ahead and combust. And swing. Super easy. Wow. We're very fortunate with this Monkey Charm that we have the Magma Bracer to make us immune to our own burning damage. Definitely made a big difference. So we got the Wind Up and we got the Mind's Eye. Ooh. Hoo, hoo. Mind's Eye. I want the Wind Up for sure. No doubt. We don't use the katanas so much. Maybe I should try, but I always have such good luck with the long sword-like weapons. Gain 1 energy each turn. Receive 3 shackles and 3 hardy. Yeah, no. I'm good. No, we're good on that. And Hunter Bracer's really nice, but I think we're good with our Magma and our Flame Bracer. I think we're just going to retain these two, unless we get another Magma Bracer. If we got a Magma Bracer, I would change out the Flame Bracer for sure.